everybody, how's it going? It is Dunbar Snackbar. It is time for some more MLB The Show 20 gameplay and franchise mode with the Oakland Athletics. We're going up against the Yankees in this one, so Night-Eye, my man, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for this one. I know that there's some people out there whose favorite team is the Yankees. This is honestly one of the hardest things for me, because I care about you guys. I definitely want to have you guys celebrate playing as your teams, but we might beat the Yankees today. Anyway, starting things off here, we're going to be getting a single from Puig. Now, at the beginning of the game, and this is something that I think is kind of important, I got asked, do you want to have Puig in today? His batting average has been relatively low. He's been struggling early on in the season. I decided to stick with him because that's what a good person does. But Puig is out at second. Still got a man at first. Simeon up at the plate now. We're going up against Gerrit Cole, who is the ace for the Yankees. So I'm curious to see how this goes. But just looking at how this first inning has been, we've been able to stretch together a couple hits here and get some offense going. So if we can keep this continuing on throughout the game, I don't think Cole is really going to be a problem. And in fact, I've kind of gotten to the point here when it comes to offense. Oh, there we go. There's the double play. Man, I should have aimed a little bit lower, figuring he was going to go for the double play there. But no, I've kind of lost the whole, what's the best way to put it? I'm not intimidated by any pitcher anymore, which has really helped out quite a bit. It's crazy how much your own, kind of emotions go into this game. If you're, and this happens with me. If I'm down and it's close towards the end of the game, I'm going to start swinging a lot more just because I'm anxious. And I'm I got to win this one. Or if you're going up against a pitcher who's really, or who's got some fast pitches, and again, this is me, but I'll go ahead and swing a lot earlier anticipating that, but far more than I should just because I'm okay, I can't miss this. There's higher risk if I wait on it, but yeah, I've kind of lost that, which is nice, at least with pitchers. There's still some things I still got to work through, but anyway, going with the yellow jerseys today. I've got one more alternate jersey to cycle through, and then I've hit them all. I used to not like the yellow jerseys, but they've really grown on me. The greens are pretty sweet, too. Actually, I don't think that there is a jersey out there. Oh, wait, no, there's another green one. There's a lighter green I'm going to have to do. Okay, we got one more alternate, or two more alternates that I got to do to cycle through all of them. All right, here we are in the bottom of the second. Laureano batting .389 on the season, starting things off pretty well. Hits a high fly ball into right. And that one is going to bounce off the wall. That's going to end up being a double. I'm going to try and stretch this into a triple here. He slides and he's safe at third. So with just one out, I'm feeling pretty good about bringing Laureano home. We could have a high fly ball. It gets caught in the outfield. He can tag up, come home. Obviously a base hit. Heck, depending on where it's hit in the infield, even that might be enough to get the first run of the game. Man, I just love getting triples. All right, Chris Davis now. See, he's hitting 158, so he's struggling. But this one is going to go over to third, and the catch over at first is made, so he's out at first. But Laureano does come home, so we're looking at a 1-0 game now. A's on the board early here in the second. It's nice to be able to get that, considering how many home runs I've been hitting as of late. Not that home runs are bad necessarily, but I just like to be able to have a balanced offense. Piscotty draws a walk, so he's on first. We're not done here in the second inning. We still could put some more offense together, get a good series of hits going with just 2 outs. But Austin Allen hitting in the 9th spot today. Going to try and aim this one a little bit low, and there we go. Yankees get out of that one, only allowing 1 run. We shouldn't get too overconfident here about how things are going. We're going to have to see how Manaea pitches this game. He's been pretty good. I think he's 3-0, if I remember right, on the season thus far. Trying to see if I can get him 4-0. LeMahieu. That's going to be caught by Puig, who falls over. Nice running catch there by him. I'm really nervous to do like sliding or diving catches. And that just holds true not only here, but also in Road to the Show. I don't know why, but man, it just scares me. Matt Olson with a good hit in the left field because they are shifted over to the right. This is going to be an easy double for him, so it's nice to be on the other side of this. Can't tell you how many times this year my defense has shifted one way and they hit it in the direction that I'm not shifted towards. So again, nice to have that. All right, so we advance him over to third. Here we go, bringing him home on that base hit. 2-0 now for the A's here in the bottom of the fourth. Laureano, man. He's probably been the surprise factor for me this season. Not that I have anything against Laureano, but I just was not expecting him to be hitting so well. He's had a couple defensive mistakes, which has been costly at times, but nothing that's like game-changing or anything like that. We get another single, now runners on first and second. Yeah, it's about time to go out to the bullpen or go out to the pitching mound and talk to Cole a little bit. He's getting really shaken up at this point. We've been able to rack up a few hits, as you've seen, early on, producing some offense that wears down his confidence. Piscotty now up. Oh, yep, that one is gone. Just perfect, everything with that one, and that almost went up to the second deck. 456 on that one. Yes, holy Toledo. So that 3-run blast by Piscotty puts me in a far more comfortable situation here, being up 5-0. Cole hasn't been as difficult as I thought he was going to be, and we've been watching a lot of pitches too. I mean, that's one of the things when I'm doing these types of highlights, I really can't show you just completely how I am doing at the plate. You know, how many pitches that I'm watching and how many balls and strikes, but I really strike a lot of the success that we've had in this game to what I've been doing at the plate. I feel like that's become more of a strong suit for me since coming back, is just being a lot more patient at the plate, and it's paid off immensely as I've been able to swing on pitches that are far better than I think I have even in years past. So taking that time away, coming back, there might have been some good things from it. I let go of some of the habits, but now that I say that, I'll probably jinx myself. Look at that, 8 hits that Gerrit Cole has given up. 5 earned runs, too. This is not the type of start that you would want to see from your ace. Zobrist. Oh, really? Oh, man. He's still out. I was going to say, that's rough for the Yankees. All right, look at that home run one more time. 456. Piscotty has really had some power, too. Remember that game not that long ago? It might be like 3 episodes where he had 2 home runs in a game. Yankees getting some offense going here in the top of the 5th. That 1-1 pitch is driven into center field. It's a liner. All right, well, now Manaea is going to have to worry about Giancarlo Stanton. And I wanted to show this, though. You can see just how different the 2 pitchers have kind of had it today. Manaea's been doing pretty well. Maybe it's because his hair matches the uni. That camouflage. You know, I'm going to have to look to see if there's anything that you have to do to get your first baseman to get on first when it rolls into right field like that. I was hoping to be able to get some assists with Puig out there in right, but I haven't really had a chance. And there's been some that's like, dude, if you were standing on first, we could have gotten the out. I just remember in years past, that was automatic. Like, you'd throw it over there, and the first baseman would just get on over to the plate. Like Jason Hayward back in the days of the Braves franchise, he led the league by a huge margin in assists. Maybe that's why they don't do it anymore, because it was something you could easily take advantage of. Or, I don't know, get far more of them than you would in a real-life situation. Ooh. Swung at that four-seamer that's pretty high. Now, here's one of the things, though, with Manaea here that has been somewhat of an issue that I've noticed is his stamina just really isn't that great. I mean, there he goes getting strikeout number 7 on the day. It's not bad through 5 innings. But at some point, I'm going to have to go to the bullpen, I think, earlier than I'm kind of used to in, like, Diamond Dynasty and stuff like that. But at some point, we'll really see a degradation, too, of his pitch quality. But there we go. Get out of the 5th inning. We saw Yankees were able to get some stuff done, but I'll leave a couple men on. 3 hits in total for the Yankees compared to our 8. And those 5 runs have been the difference, allowing me to get that 5-run lead. There we go with another base hit. Get some things going here in the bottom of the 5th. At some point, you figure the Yankees are going to have to pull Cole. I mean, he's been in for quite a while. That was a good time to be going to the bullpen. It looks like that is what the Yankees are going to do right here. Honestly, with the exception of that 1 home run, really not too bad of an appearance for Cole. Yes, he gave up a lot of hits. So from that standpoint, yeah, he really struggled, but I feel like things could have been a lot worse. So we can see that the Yankees are bringing in Ben Heller here. Now, we'll have to take a look at how he is, because you can see his batting average, or the amount of hits that he's given up, is pretty high. Oh, that was close to getting a stop, but bases are going to be loaded here now for the A's with no outs. Okay, that's going to be scored a base hit, so not too bad. All right, A's in a good situation to kind of get some more runs here. Heller's going to be struggling as Laureano, who's 2 for 2 today, now comes up to the plate. This one, low and inside. That's got to be an error. There's no way that's going to count as a base hit. Okay, there we go. Man, that one's kind of rough. A run scores right there for the A's, and still the bases are loaded too. That's not what you want to see at all. All right, well, could be a double play opportunity here. We could see Chris Davis strike out now that we've got a 2-2 count. I'm expecting something a little bit low. Yeah, it tends to be towards the middle of the plate, but it still connects with it. That catch could be made in center. I'll tag up. Bring another run home. It's now 7-0. Runners at the corners. We could try and rinse and repeat even right there and get yet another run to come in that way. As Piscotty comes up to the plate. Remember, he had that deep home run earlier. Shouldn't have swung at that one. But he really did connect with that one, too. Again, tagging up, coming home. Not even close. So Chapman ends up being the 8th run for us. At some point, this is going to have to end for the Yankees. I mean, I kind of want this to end, too, because I'm feeling good about an 8-0 lead here. And as Austin Allen comes up to the plate, this could be the last out of the 5th inning. But he connects with it, and this is going to be another base hit. So this is going to put runners on 1st and 2nd here for the A's. Now we're going to have Puig coming up to the plate. Remember, I was asked, do I want to keep him in? On this one, he connects with this, and this one is going to be a 3-run blast. Wow, that's going to make it 11-0. This has just been absolutely terrible for the Yankees. Now, I will say one of the reasons why I feel like I'm getting a lot done here in the 5th as far as offense goes is Heller had pitched previously, and his stamina was just right around 50% when he came in. And at that point, whenever you have a relief pitcher, you kind of know that your pitches are going to be way off the mark. You're going to have some problems, and we're definitely seeing that with what the Yankees have kind of had here in the 5th inning. There's been a lot more pitches that have hovered right over the plate, especially breaking balls that I can just sit back, wait for them, and then swing at them at the right time. Okay, probably a smart call by the Yankees to bring in Holder here, but I don't know if they've brought him in cold or what we're looking at there. Anyway, top of the 6th. Looks like Yankees are going to get some offense going right here. I'm not against that really at this point. I would feel actually terrible if this was like an 11-0 game when all was said and done. Now, Estrada up the plate. He had that really rough error in the 5th inning that really allowed things to continue. I mean, obviously in a video game it doesn't matter, but I kind of actually felt bad for him because it's like, man, if this was like a real life type of situation, you gave up something like that and it's so much offense was produced after that, of course you'd be kicking yourself for it. But since it's a video game, I don't care. I mean, it's just something that popped into my mind. Like, I don't know. Maybe that just kind of tells you how deep I get into this game sometimes when I'm playing it. Just kind of thinking about what would be the real world ramifications of what was going on. But it'll swing and miss on the changeup. One thing I've got to try and figure out is how long am I going to keep Manaea in? Because like I was saying earlier, his stamina has just been decreasing at a much more rapid pace than I'm used to, despite this being the 2nd time in the regular season, 3rd time I think overall that I've pitched with him. You would expect that I would remember that by now. DJ LeMahieu with a deep fly ball in the center. Nicely done. That 2-run home run is going to put the Yankees on the board. I wouldn't stress about it too much. Seriously, his hair matches his jersey. No, I mean, why should he be freaking out about that or getting too angry? It's still a 9-run game at this point. But it's big hit by LeMahieu there. That will take a hit to my confidence level, which I think is the only thing that is keeping me, you know, kind of keeping me in here, but oh well. All right, 6th inning. Semien getting a base hit going. This could be another big inning if we're starting it off like this. Question is, with Holder now pitching, just how am I going to adjust? That is one thing that I think is advantageous for the computer. You bring in, I mean, you're cycling through a number of pitchers. I can't go in and take a look at all the pitches that have been thrown, what area that they're in, and kind of do my research, nor can I get a feel necessarily of what the pitcher is going to be like. So that double play, key for the Yankees. That must be nice after giving up one big inning. You can see just how efficient I have been with getting the hitters home too. 13 hits and 11 runs. All right, my stamina is in the yellow as Giancarlo Stanton is up the plate. 0 for 2 today. That's pitch number 90. Ooh, make the throw, Semien. No. That one would have been pretty cool if he would have made it. But alas. Oh, Yankees with another 2-run blast. Watch, this is how they start coming back. That's the first home run of the season for Hicks. All right, 11-4 is going to be the score as he circles the bases there. The Bronx Bombers getting it done here. Might be too little, too late. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's going to be too little, too late. All right, it might be time to bring somebody in for Manaea here. Just giving that up. And the pitches that I've been throwing, for the most part, have been pretty close to where I'm wanting them to be. I haven't seen too much drift, but maybe we're seeing a little bit more of that, or at least too much. So you know what? We're going to bring him out. I was hoping to keep him in for a while just to let my bullpen get some rest. That ends up being a huge factor during the games that I do simulate. So, like I said, I wanted to try and keep him in, but since I'm going to the bullpen here, we're going to go with Jake Diekman. I haven't pitched with him yet. Of the pitchers that I got in the bullpen, he's among some of the lower rated ones. So I figured we'll give him a chance. I got to change his glove. I've also got to change Puig's glove, too, because I think Puig's is red. Diekman's is blue. We got to see some epic green gloves or yellow gloves. I can't remember all the colors that you can pick for it, but that would be pretty awesome. But before we see Diekman again, I'll try and remember to change it. But I'm not going to lie, you guys. I'm probably going to forget. It's one of those things when I'm going back doing the commentary for it, I should write this stuff down or something. But alas, we'll see. Okay. The 1-2 count. Trying some of the different pitches with Diekman here. I was hoping that slider was going to work just because I know going up against a fellow lefty here. I mean, I'm not a lefty in real life. I'm just saying Diekman's a lefty. So is Ford. I was hoping to get something going with the slider, but I'll resort to the fastball to get him out. Now Chris Iannetta with one out here in the top of the 7th up at the plate. Dang. Diekman. Giving that one up. All right. Iannetta's first home run of the year. There's been so many home runs this game. That's what now? 3 for the Yankees? I'll give the AI credit. This season, too, they have been hitting far more home runs than I'm used to seeing. So I'm glad I got that part at least down. And seeing how the last game went, though, against the Angels, where we ended up, being neck and neck the whole time. Man, this has been nice to see. All right, we're going to answer back with a home run ourselves. There's Laureano getting one as well. You know what? Let's just give everybody a home run today. Both sides. It's just what it feels like. So many of these home run highlights here. Well, that solo blast is going to increase my lead. It's going to be 12-5. Yep. 12-5 here. Celebrating right there in the dugout. Semien taking his helmet off too. What a nice guy. But yeah, just a good shot in the left field. All right, Chris Davis now up at the plate. Holder's now been taking a little bit of a hit when it comes to the stamina, but a nice grab right there. Usually I don't show a lot of these types of outs, but he just goes up, reaches for it, and just makes that catch. Mad props there. All right, Torres getting a base hit that neither Chapman or Semien can get. Oh, just rolls right on past him. Here's another one that we've got to just go ahead and show right here, just because I think this is a pretty cool angle. It just gets right between both of them. That was just a well-placed hit. Stanton again now up at the plate. Let's see if we can get the strikeout here. With a runner on, try and see if we can get out of the 8th inning. I don't know if I'm going to keep Diekman in here for the 9th inning. Maybe that's going to be my compromise for going to the bullpen earlier than I wanted. I'll just have one person who takes a big hit to their stamina while everybody else is good. Again, I'd rather have somebody who is among some of the relief pitchers with a lower attribute. Being the one who's kind of worn out, because you'd figure they wouldn't get in a future game until they get back up. Well, we get the strikeout there as he watches that one. Still, look at that efficiency. There's been a ton of hits today, as you've kind of been able to see there. Keeping Diekman in here in the top of the 9th. That one gets over to Semien, who gets to throw over to Olsen for out number 1. Mike Ford, who's up at the plate. 0 for 3 today, which for me is kind of a victory, because I think he's coming into this game here with a hitting streak that I just want to destroy. Maybe I'm a little bit of a jerk, but every time I see that somebody has a hitting streak, I just want to destroy it. I'll do everything, well, not everything, but it's like my goal to make sure that they don't get it. 1-2 count. We're going to try and go with the slider. Swing and a miss on that one. His hitting streak has come to an end. All right, 0-1 count to Iannetta. This one's going to go to Puig, who will get under it, make the catch, and that is going to be the ball game. So 17 runs over this entire game. 12 for us, 5 for the Yankees. Manea obviously gets the win. This was a fun one. And again, sorry, Night Eye. I am so sorry. I hope you'll forgive me. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. More of this will come later on, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified when future episodes like this come back. Like the video if you enjoyed what you saw. Also, comment below and let me know what you liked. Also, if you watch this all the way through, I mean, this is over 25 minutes, so mad props to you. What we're going to go with for the word today is we're going to go coffee cakes. So if you watch this all the way through, just put coffee cakes in the comment section below to let me know that you have watched this. This is really, really cool to see who ended up watching all the videos. But again, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Until next time, I hope you guys have a good one.